Well, good morning from Birmingham Science Museum, and impressive it is. All these machines from the Industrial Revolution here on the ground floor. Of course, Birmingham and the surrounding Midlands area played a big role in the Industrial Revolution. And here are some of the impressive machines, as I said, before us that helped make it happen. Goodness knows what this is, but it's a big one. This is the Smethwick engine. The canal through Smethwick will have to go over the hill using locks and steam pumping engines, said James Brindley, the canal engineer, on the 9th of June 1768. When James Watt designed the Smethwick engine in 1778, it was the most efficient engine of its time. Today, it's the oldest working steam engine in the whole world. So there you go. Oh, there it is. Now this is a sewage pumping engine made by Messrs James Watt & Co, Soho, Birmingham, between 1883 and 1884. It raised sewage from the drain so that it could be discharged when the tide would carry it out to sea. It was used by the Corporation of Kingston upon Hull from 1884 until 1957. So here's the nature section, and the green sea turtle. Many scientists believe that we are entering a new geological era called the Anthropocene, where humans are the dominant force affecting the planet. Turtles show how humanity's impact on the natural world has intensified through time. Early humans were able to use stone tools to hunt sea turtles much more efficiently than any other predator. In the 15th century, hunting increased as colonialism and global trade networks expanded to reach new parts of the world. The invention of plastics in the 19th century introduced a new threat in the form of sea pollution. The mid-20th century saw the beginning of industrial fishing and increased chemical pollution. Turtles now face new threats from human-caused climate change. So there you are, the sea turtle, magnificent creature. So this is a real skeleton of an extinct giant deer. It is a male with the most amazing rack of antlers. A new rack of antlers was grown and shed every year. This giant deer was discovered beneath a peat bog in Ireland. The skeleton is black because the bones have been treated to help preserve them. Fabulous fossils. Can you see the fossils around the crocodile? Jurassic rocks contain the fossilized remains of many creatures, including coiled ammonites, bullet-shaped belemnites, and other shells. So, what have we got here? We have a Triceratops. This is a real skull of a dinosaur Triceratops. Its name means three-horned face. I'm sure you can see why. Triceratops was one of the last dinosaurs. It lived at the end of the Cretaceous period, 70 to 65 million years ago. This fossilized skull was discovered in the Badlands of Montana, USA in 1908. It came to Birmingham in 1958. So the Columbian Exchange, some interesting little bit of facts here. One of the first mentions in history of the existence of a potato in England is 1589. Many indigenous Americans are killed by deadly diseases spread by Europeans. So many abandoned farms revert to forest that there is a small decrease in atmospheric carbon dioxide from about 1492. Christopher Columbus brings sugarcane to the Americas during the second expedition. One of the earliest reports of a European ship carrying enslaved Africans to North America is 1526. And 1565, the first recorded evidence of tobacco in England. The Lanchester Legacy. This is a prototype made in Birmingham of a petrol-electric hybrid car. In early 1910, he developed patents and ideas for a hybrid car, and here it is. One is the Spitfire Gallery. And there you are, there is the Spitfire. So, not really a surprise, that's what it's called. And behind the Spitfire, there's a Hurricane. So there's an outside bit here, the Science Garden, and all sorts of things seem to mainly designed for kids, or maybe not. Elastic squirts, balancing balls, water wheels were once used to provide power for machinery at over 70 water mills in Birmingham. Sarehole Mill is one of only 2 surviving water mills in the city. In the last 250 years it has been used for sharpening blades, rolling steel metal and grinding bones for fertilizer. Today visitors to the mill can sometimes see the main water wheel used for grinding corn into flour. Here we are, a little example of a water wheel in action. It is poetry in motion, the way these old machines work. Beautifully engineered, transforming one form of energy into another. And the whole hall is filled with beautiful machines. So as the sun goes down at the Birmingham Science Museum, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.